What's up guys, welcome again to another episode. Oh man, as you can see, this is not an R6, and honestly it's my first time riding my new bike. And you would have guessed, some of you would have guessed by now from the dashboard, what bike is this? And honestly, I am intimidated as fuck. I'm really scared. I just collected the bike and it has new tires as well, so not a great combination. New tires, first time on this bike and all. But let me first introduce to you my new bike, 2011 Hayabusa. That's right, I bought a Hayabusa and I think it's crazy. I never expected myself to buy a Hayabusa. Never had a dream of owning one. Never liked how it looked, and I'm not sure what driven me to buy one. Could be the fact that it was so damn cheap comparatively. So the background behind why I got this bike is I saw this bike at my mechanic's bike shop and I asked about it. It has only like 62,000 kilometers on the odometer, and it's a almost 8 years old bike, just 2 more months shy of 8 years old. And I saw this bike, it was white and gold in color, but I just asked my mechanic, whose bike is this? It's a Hayabusa, and he told me, oh, it's one of my customers and he's trying to sell it off at like 8,000 plus. So I'm like, 8,000? I saw Hayabusas going for like 10 to 12,000 for 2 years of COE remaining. And I thought, hey, since I'm looking for a bike right now, why not go for this? I mean, if I don't like it, I can just sell it at a profit anyway. So why not? I just told him I want a bike and gave him a deposit. And here we are riding the Hayabusa right now. Oh man, as intimidating as this looks, all these clusters, the gauge and how big the Hayabusa is, I don't think that it's hard to ride once we're moving. It's actually more comfortable than the R6. I don't feel as much strain on my arms as the R6, even though it's I'm really stretched far ahead. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's the seating position. I'm brief. Yeah, but it's not hard to ride, and it only feels heavy when it's stationary. Like right now, when I'm standing up straight, it's okay. But if you're getting the bike off the side stand, it is heavy. So I'm pretty sure U-turning will be a problem as well. But as of normal riding, going straight, turning or cornering and all, it's pretty much a very stable bike. No worries about that. And even though I'm like afraid of the size of the bike, I don't think it's hard to control it, honestly. So it's my first 5 minutes or less riding the bike, and this is just my initial thoughts. I'm gonna ride this back home and keep it at home in the car park until I get it ceramic coated, because I spent a lot of money on the paint and I do not want to, you know, I want my paint to last long. So I want to take care of it with ceramic coating. I bought a bottle of ceramic coating and intend to do it myself once it arrives. Just gotta get some gas in because the gas tank is totally empty, save for some extra petrol that my mechanic put in because he went for a spray. Okay, let's see how big this tank is. It should be totally empty, not even full reserve. Let's see, $50 is enough. I'm gonna feed her 5,000. Should be enough. Don't really need such a high grade fuel because high grade fuel is just a myth. About $30 for a full tank, not too bad. Alright, off we go back to Yishun. Oh, it's heavy. So fucking heavy when it's getting off the side stand. It's really smooth. Real smooth, and the brakes are fucking good. I'm going to go real slow because I'm not used to the bike at all. It's so quiet. I need an exhaust. So quiet, I can't even hear the bike. Scared of corners now because the tires are like fresh, with a fresh layer of wax on it. I love the gear indicator as well. Never had one on any bike I owned. Never had one, so it's good to have one now. Oh shit. As you can tell, I'm pretty nervous. Not really to the extent of like getting your O-level results or something like that, but I'm just afraid to drop the bike. It's not a good sign if you drop your bike on the first day of riding it. What I can tell you is that the bike really feels like a car, and it's so smooth. It feels like I'm driving a car, and it's so huge. You motherfucker. No signal, no blind spot checking. Yeah, you signal, but you didn't really check. Assholes. Yeah, it really feels like a car. When accelerating off the stop line, it feels like you're dragging a very heavy bike, which actually feels like a car. You know how when you're driving a car and you're moving off slowly, that's how it feels when I accelerate. Of course, I can pull the throttle a little bit more, but I just don't want to do that soon because it's still quite intimidating. Knowing how powerful this bike is, I gotta respect it on my first day, man. Gotta respect the power. What the fuck? What's with drivers today trying to cut into my lane? Usually around this road I just go crazy on my R6, but not today. Gotta get in there. Woo! Wow, the pickup is instant, man. Holy shit. Of course, it's not as exciting as riding my R6 for the first time, and most of it is because I am really babying the throttle. Oh yeah, by the way, this bike starts in A mode, so I should actually try the C mode and see how it feels compared to the A mode, because A mode is the most powerful mode. I'm not sure if I actually changed the modes because I'm still moving. I did press it, but I don't know where to look to check if it's in a different mode. It's not showing. Oh, but the headlights are really good, man. You can see. Yeah, I know my R6, I have masked my headlights to have like sunglasses, but the headlights are pretty strong on this one. I can tell you the first few minutes of riding, it's really comfortable. Like, I know a lot of videos are talking about how comfortable the Hayabusa is, but judging from the way the rider is sitting, it didn't look comfortable at all. But now I'm riding it, I can pretty much tell how how is it comfortable, because my weight is not on my arms at all. Okay, maybe a little bit because I'm still hunched forward, but it's not as bad as the R6. And the seat is plush, it's really cushiony and soft like a gel, but I'm still feeling it in my lower back, so probably gonna get worse over long trips. But then maybe there's some way to get around that. But for now, it seems pretty comfortable to me. You know, after a few minutes of riding, I'm actually not afraid of it anymore. The weight of it at least. But the power, I'm still like concerned with the power. I guess I didn't really talk much about the Hayabusa today. My brain is still trying to process all this information, getting used to the bike, trying not to fall and everything, trying to keep the throttle in check. Too much for me to talk about anything at all. But I am going to make an update of why I got the Hayabusa, besides the price being cheap. Like all the reasons I got the Hayabusa. I'm actually like not used to splitting lanes on this bike, because my R6 used to be so easy to split lanes, but now I have mirrors. I have mirrors now. I can't just go under every car's mirror anymore. Oh yeah, I just noticed that I don't have a digital speedometer anymore, so I gotta look at the analog one, and I'm not used to it as well, because the R6 has a digital speedometer. But as I said, it is just like a car with so many gauges on the dashboard. There's like a speedo, there's a gear, tachometer, the heat, I mean the temperature, and the gauge, the fuel gauge. So much information. Oh, really smooth. Alright guys, I'm not gonna review where I'm staying, but this is around the area that I'm staying. So I am probably just gonna cut this out and jump to the next time I'm riding this bike. So catch you guys soon.